Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we doing? I don't know what this game is really, but I was offered it for free via Keymailer, and I thought, why not? What have I got to lose? Apart from, you know, time. So, so anyway. Let's... I've got no idea how loud it is for you guys. Sounds quite loud to me. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. A dangerous game. Unexpectedly, this quickly brought my life to an end. Oh, well... Guess we're dead then. Curious so incurious that the truth should be revealed after your investigation. With curiosity, I opened this mysterious game called Turlock Holmes. I mean, accurate. Unexpectedly, it quickly brought my life to... Oh. Am I going to die? I did say, what have I got to lose? I found the stories here may seem unusual at first glance. But as long as I can figure out the words covered by paper slips, I will discover the truth. The process of unlocking the text appears to depend on the strange creature below, which looks like a... No, I don't want to reveal it using mushrooms. Any thoughts? I mean, yeah, but I don't know what... I tried to insert certain keywords below and it will indicate whether the word is present in the story. Okay. Turtle is a core word. It appeared one time. Okay. Yay. Oh, hi puss. Hello. Yay. Hi. I'm a turtle. My name is Turlock Holmes. Many people say my name sounds familiar. Okay. Next. I've noticed several types of paper slips covering the text. Some are coloured pink. Is that pink? Oh, red. Okay, so it's quite forgiving. These are the keys of the story. There are also yellow. Oh, yay. Yellow. Ones covering words that serve as important clues in the story. The words under the... Try some common words if you don't know where to go, like say button because... Oh, well, alright, but this one's white, right? White slips are relatively ordinary. Purchasing hints or non-red words will not affect the ratings. Don't make it too hard for yourself. Okay. I attempted to click on the mouse... on the slips of the mouse and found out that you can spend mushrooms to have the turtle reveal the word, a handy trick when you're stuck. My camera seems very slow. You can exit. What else? You can exit. Yay. When you're stuck, just come to me. I sell a variety of helpful hints. Very helpful indeed. Okay. The paper slips covering the text may seem plentiful, but as long as you guess the most crucial words in the sentence, the entire sentence will be revealed. If you manage to guess all the red words, the ratings have nothing to do with the rewards, but it can show you how smart you are. I don't really know, Falcon. I'll say hello. I don't really know what this game is. I don't know if it's any good. I got it for free, so we'll see. But yeah. It's definitely not Sherlock Holmes. No, 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 no. Right, so if you manage to guess all the red words, you'll be able to see the full story. When playing this game, start with the words in the story. Also experiment with common words. For instance, the word A appears a lot. The key is to stay open-minded, guess freely, and try different approaches. This way, the solution will quickly reveal itself. I might be relying on chat as well. But I cannot freely guess because I am just unexpectedly... This quickly brought my life to an end. Okay. So. A. Yeah, we got that. Yay. I don't want to click on the paper slip. No, I don't want to. Oh. Oh, we're doing, Yeah, it is. I am just, I mean, we know L's in it. What? How do I... We're wordling now. Where's my mind? Okay, where's my camera gone? Where's my camera gone? Oh, it's back. It's laggy though. Hang on. While I'm sorting this out, what's a word that starts with L and ends in L? Why can't I think of any other than loyal? Ticky Boo, I can hear you meowing. I can't think of any words that start with L and end in L. How's the sound, by the way? Falcon. I can change the sound effects and the music. Local? No, that's got an A in it. I don't know. My mind has gone completely blank. This is a great start, isn't it? Let's just try some letters, see if that helps us. Okay, so it's got an E in it. We know it's got an L in it. Not that. I can't think of any words. How is this so hard already? My brain's just like, no. Right, I'm googling. Why is the sound stopped? Come back. Thank you. Right, I want a 5-letter word. Starts with L and ends with L. Doesn't have any A's in it. Level? Haha! That was not a difficult word. Ah, I cannot freely guess because I am just a tutorial level. Haha! Unexpectedly, you learned so fast this quickly brought my life to an end. I won't appear anymore, allowing real levels to unfold. The Turlock Holmes game has officially begun. Hang on. My cats are yelling at me. I'm gonna go see what's going on. Why they're yelling. I will be back in a few minutes, hopefully. I think I'm going the right way.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh my god, it actually worked. Whoopsie.
I didn't think that would work.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna work either. Oh my god.
What?
Ball gang. It's been fun.
Right. Nothing's happening. Nothing's going on. They're just yelling. Right. The deadly umbrella. The boy's body was found on the streets with nothing but underwear. Okay. Curious and curious that the truth should be revealed after your investigation. Is my camera too laggy? I think it is, isn't it? Let's get rid of that. That's better. Right. A boy's body was found on the street with nothing but underwear on him and an umbrella in his hand. Oh! You can enter a question, ending with a question mark, to ask me anything. Notes that I will only answer with a yes or no. What's this box for? Oh, so I could say, like, was it raining? The answer is no. I see. Use the up and down arrow to select a question from the list. And I will answer it for you. Did the boy take his clothes off by himself? How do I select? I like that. The answer is yes. Okay. The answer is irrelevant. I want to ask my original question. Okay. Right. Was? The irrelevant background of the picture will be gradually revealed as long as you continue trying. Okay. Feel free to give ideas. But yes. But right, a boy A and 4 on out yay. Alright, the situation. Okay, so street. Bonus has been triggered because of your attempts. unrelevant detail has surfaced in the picture. It's a pussycat. Oh, cat is not in the story. He did say it was not relevant. Knight? No. Girl? No. Okay, he wasn't stabbed. Himself is there. That's not how you spell murdered. Murdered. Oh, I didn't do a question mark. Okay. The next day. Yes. And then the one beginning with you, is that umbrella? Yes. Yes. A boy something and something himself. That. Sail? No. That was on... In? Oliver has been revealed. 2. What's this one? This white one. I don't want to, like, get hints and stuff. That one beginning with F could be found. Found himself. Under. All of under has been revealed. Was he lost? Man? He was alone. That's not in the story though. I've got at. Found himself something. At the something. Oh man, this game's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I don't want to have hints. Oh, clothes. Okay. Using. Using the umbrella as a gathered. Begins with G and ends in D, or begins with A and ends in T. Account? No. Am I just being really thick? Waiting. Playing. Isn't working. It was hot. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to go for a hint. Reveal a part of the picture. Okay. Don't really know what that is. I mean, yeah, it's great. What's... Is it a shop? Is it a barber? Is it a lounge? Sofa? Lamp? Okay, that didn't help me. I mean, oh, we know that. Was there a storm? Opened it. Guys, help. Right, I want, oh, what's that one? No. What's that one? Yeah. Apartment. Okay. The boy something something and found himself something at the something of the apartment that was on sale, that was on top. Ah, a boy woke up, yes, and found himself... Was the apartment on fire? He was trapped. Yes. He grabbed the umbrella. Opened it and jumped out of the window. A boy woke up and found himself trapped at the top of the apartment that was on fire. No time for clothes. He grabbed an umbrella, opened it, and jumped out of the window using the umbrella as a parachute. But the next day, the boy's body was found on the street with nothing but underwear on him and an umbrella in his hand. Oh, that was hard. Okay. All good. Yay! True story. Sometimes people wouldn't be dead because of fire. They would be dead if they got panicked and jumped out. Depressing dinner. I hope his enemies can be aggressive and public like him. Okay. As I enjoyed the fancy dinner, I found the newspaper was all about the president's campaign speech. His speech was way too high profile, and he had made too many enemies. I don't think I can eat anything. I hope his enemies can also be high profile, but right now all I could do is eat the dinner. What? I don't understand any of that. Okay. Let's go A. And. The. Dinner. Food. After. Before. Because the something. Out of. Yay. His. Took. Pie. P. Yeah. Speak. Speech I've made too many enemies because the in poison. Ha ha ha! Kill. Put. Might. Would. Just. J. Something. Job. We're food taster. Is it new job? No. My job is to taste food for the... Yeah. It's my job is to taste food for the president, so if the food is poisoned, right? So it's like we're the food taster. Yeah. Tasting the food to test its poison, whether it's poisoned. And it's scary. Because it did some high profile stuff. Dude, I just got rickrolled by a turtle. Getting the hang of this. A black wallet. A chill ran up on my spine as I knew I was going to be dead very soon. So these are like riddles, I guess, that we're solving. So it was a hot summer day. My dog wanted to go out, so I took her for a walk. While sitting on a park bench, I slowly got right up and left. A black wallet on the ground came into my sight as I was walking away. A chill ran up my spine as I knew I was going to be dead very soon. Okay. So why would we know we were going to be dead very soon if we saw a black wallet on the ground? The dog returned? No. And park. Ran. Did I already try that? No. Tried to walk away. Tree. Man. Oh. People. Remembered? No. Watching me. Okay. Nearby. An. Or. Recognized. Many. Did I try A? No, I didn't. I didn't try A. What? I saw a monster. I was sitting on the park bench. I saw what's the red word beginning with M? Put on my jacket. Coat. Put on my shoes. They. Oh, it's he and it. He must have been watching me nearby. That's a weird looking kid. All of a sudden. Yeah. Something. That's got to be however. My dog looked something, a something dot another. What's that one? Ah, saw me as well. Luckily. Is it? Yeah. If anyone's got any ideas, let me know. Is that nervously? No. Naturally looks down at the wallets. Test? What's this? Yeah, that. Are there any more that's? It was there. Oh, it seemed he bought it. Right. Looks like a good dog. Looks like a... Luckily my dog looked... Guard dog. No? Looks like a... Oh my word. Ghost. Other people can. S something T. would say something, there's something. Hey Kit Kat, I need help with this game, it's really hard. How are you doing? Also, how's the music volume? Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. I cannot tell. If you've got any ideas for what any of the missing words might be, please let me know. What exactly am I doing? So we get a bit of a story and we have to try to work out the full story by putting in the missing words. Alright, I'm going to leave the music as it is because it's about the right volume for me. If I turn it up for you guys... it'll be too loud in my ears. But yeah, we're given a little bit of a story and we have to guess the missing words to work out the whole story. So, I don't know what the missing words are. I'm gonna get a hint. Hint. Turlock is a turtle. By. Yay. Was the wallet intentionally placed there by someone? The answer is yes. Reached? No. Oh! All of a sudden, something people can't do. That? It was a trap. Set. Okay. Realized. No. No, you don't. You don't get penalized, and I can like I can click on a word and reveal it. Or guess it. Panicked? Haha, put on my sunglasses. Okay. Sitting on the park bench, I saw the me. However, the me saw me as well. Luckily, my dog looked like a good dog, so I... No, it's not man. I've tried that before. And it's not monster. Murderer? Oh! The killer! Pretended to be Sora. Oh, we've got more of the picture now. I pretended to be bald. Yeah, I was in the park and I saw a something. So I pretended to be bald. I was just like, oh no, I've got no hair. It's really upsetting. What's that? I mean, maybe. I don't know how you'd pretend. All of a sudden I don't know what this is about. Blind! He pretended to be blind because blind people can't see wallets. And realised needs a Z in it because we're in America, apparently. And he looks like a guide dog. Right. I saw a... It's got to be murderer, right? I thought I put in murderer. Well, no, that wouldn't be. Oh, I saw a murder. Oh my word. I saw a murloc. Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. It was a hot summer day. My dog wanted to go out, so I put on my sunglasses and took her for a walk. While sitting on a park bench, I saw a murder. I slowly got up and tried to walk away. However, the killer saw me as well. Luckily, my dog looked like a guide dog, so I pretended to be blind and left slowly. It seemed he bought it. A black wallet on the ground came into my sight as I was walking away. I naturally looked down at the wallet. All of a sudden, I realised blind people can't do that. It was a trap set by the killer. He must have been watching me nearby. A chill ran up my spine as I knew I was going to be dead very soon. Yeah. All good. Yay! Look what I found in the park. A pair of sunglasses. Someone was dragged away and left this. Sweet, huh? No way home. I didn't want to do this, but I have to. So basically these are like riddles. I think I'm working it out. Like, you've got to work out why the thing happened. I'm sorry. Both of my hands are holding the axe, swinging it at him. I didn't want to do this, but I have to. I can't go home unless you were dead. He dodged it, shivering. The axe hit the ground. I'm sorry. So sorry. Tears pouring down my cheeks. I swung that axe at him. He dodged again. I'm sorry. I swung one more time. This time I got him. It hit him right on his forehead. The axe, to my surprise, broke into 2 pieces. I could see through his eyes that he was caught in shock. Desperation was all over my mind. I guess there would be no way home now. Huh. I mean, it does seem good, yeah. I completely understand if you want to disappear because you want to play it for yourself. I understand that with any game. Like, if I'm playing a game and you don't want spoilers because you want to play it, absolutely fine. This game is out now. It's on Steam. I got it for free. Thank you very much, Keymailer. But yeah, you could go and play it for yourself if you want to. No. Don't. Help. Poofing out of existence because you're rich. He. I don't think you did, no. I'm not getting any words. And the. Aha. Yay. A. At. And. So. Because. But. Stop. It's not how you spell stop. Go. Ah. Home. Away. What's that? Go. You. Your. Alright, well, help then. uh... Go back. Sorry. Oh. When was we? Uh-huh. Ah, the new frosty things work. Yay. Not. Uh-huh, yeah, we could not. Killed? It didn't really like Murloc. What's going on there? Oh, are they playing? Where were your guards? Yeah, I don't know what the... Go home. We... No. I don't know if the picture's misleading. Oh, we're in Japan. Maybe it's not kids play. Maybe... Are we in Japan? Oh. Okay, they're not children. No one's dead. It's not kimono. Axe. Oh, we could not believe. Not. Now? Now. Broken. Now get. Now. Guess. Now. I'm so bad at this. That is the same as that. Are you better at this than me? How many of you guessed right? I don't know what that is. Right, I'm clicking on this. Let's guess it by letters. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah. Oh. No. Oh, I thought you'd got it then. We might be going down the wrong route with Japan. Right, there's E in it. How is this so hard? All I can think of in my mind is awful. And A, that's not long enough. And B, it starts with an A. Omelette. It's not got an arm in it. But there's two E's. So it's O-R something E something E something. Yeah. Don't think that's a word. Oh, there's another R. So it must be O-R-E-R-E. I have no idea what word it is either. And English is my first language. Right, crossword solver again. How many letters have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 letters. And we've got O, no. O, R. I said R. No, R there. Something E. It's not even difficult. And it makes perfect sense. There's something ordered. The person. Yeah, good job, Sasaki, for Googling the answers. Leave. Waiting, do you think? Clicking on this one. Yeah. We'll guess this one by letters. It's not enough letters for most things. I mean, it's got 5 letters, dude. It's got 5 letters, dude. Oh, I can do that. I thought it had to be actual words. Oh, so the yellow ones don't tell me. So that doesn't tell me how many there are. Okay. There's no A's. Oh. Wrong. You were wrong. Oh. They were wrong, we were wrong. Something were wrong. I tried they. Queen. Oh. Yes. Home. Hints. Is the knife real? There's a knife? It's an axe. The original situation. I can't go home unless you were dead. You dodged it shivering. Let's try dead then. No. I know. Oh, I'm swear, when I don't do Wordle much anymore, but when I do Wordle, I'm guessing like such crazy words that I didn't even know were words. And then it's such a simple word. Villa! Long time no see, my dude. How are you? I mean, we did it. That's kind of the problem. The mystery goes bad. I need help. Hi, Deathclaw! Guys, you've got to help me. Where were your... God knows. Now, God knows. Now, God knows when we could end? No. Finish this. Is it a play? Oh, it's a scene. Prop. Oh, they're in a movie. They're doing a movie. Cut, the director ordered. Oh my God, we're idiots, guys. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Both of my hands are holding an axe, swinging it at him. I didn't want to do this, but I have to. I can't go home unless you're dead. He dodged it, shivering. The axe hit the ground. Cut! The director ordered. Where are your tears? Go again. I'm sorry, so sorry. Tears pouring down my cheeks. I swung that axe at him. He dodged again. Cut! The director ordered. Lines were wrong. Again. I'm sorry. This time I got him. It hit him right on his forehead. The axe, to my surprise, broke into 2 pieces. I could see through his eyes that he was caught in shock. We could not believe the prop was broken. Now, God knows when we could finish the scene. Desperation was all over my mind. I guess there would be no way home now. Story is, no comment. When can I finish work? Next one! The Forbidden Door. That's something I'd never seen in my entire life. I lived with my parents. Every time my parents went out, they forbade me from unlocking the basement. Until one day, I unlocked the basement when my parents were away. On the other side of the basement door waited something I'd never seen inside in my entire life. I know this one. Guys, I know this one. I know this one. Do you guys want to guess? I don't know, like, all the words, but I know the situation. I know that... No, this is Turlock. Down here. I know the riddle. I don't know what that... It might not help me guess the words, but I know the riddle. Shall I tell you? Shall I be big brain? Prove that I know what I'm doing. So, the riddle is... Although, Kate Cat, do you want to disappear? Do you want to play this yourself at some point? Do you want to not have spoilers? Or are you hanging around? Have you already gone? Maybe already gone. Who knows? I know the music stopped. Hang on. Okay. So, big brain time. If this is the riddle I'm thinking of, it reads like they can't unlock the basement to go down into the basement, but actually they're in the basement and they've never been out of the basement. So yeah, that's what it is. So I think it's like on the other side of the basement door awaited the whole house. Or house. Or the... and... I have been... Yep. I've been locked in the basement and lived with my parents. I don't know. The outside world, yeah. So that one was easy. I'm a genetically modified creature created by my parents in a lab. I've been locked in the basement and lived with my parents since birth. Every time my parents went out, they forbade me from unlocking the basement. Until one day I unlocked the basement when my parents were away. On the other side of the basement door waited the outside world, something I'd never seen in my entire life. Stories are like the beginning of a movie. I wonder what will happen afterwards. Next. Mystery cactus. He immediately shot himself next to the cactus. Bob saw a cactus with a note pinned on it. He immediately shot himself and died next to the cactus. Well. Was... Desert. Yeah. Was he lost in the desert? He was. He had that's not how you spell it. Does that say it was the same note he had found, or he had like found before or something? Yeah! I don't know if it's getting easier or if I'm just getting the hang of it. Bob was lost in the desert, so he pinned a note on a cactus as a guidepost. Days later, he saw a cactus with a note pinned on it. It was the same note he'd left for himself. He realised he could never escape this desert. Bob felt hopeless. He immediately shot himself and died next to the cactus. Why would you... I don't know why he'd pin a note to a cactus and then be upset to find the note again. If he was hoping to never find the note again, why would he... I don't know why he'd pin the note to the cactus. But anyway, you know. Well, exactly. If I were in Bob's place, I'd use the gun to break the cactus. There might be water in it. A boring job. They are all going to die today, and I won't do a thing about it. Yep, sounds like a boring job. This boring job have offered me nothing but sickness and frigid gazes from the crowd, but after today, they won't be gazing anymore. As always, crowds continually pass by me, along with their endless indifference, showing impatience to someone like me. But to me, it doesn't matter now. They're all going to die today, and I didn't do a thing about it. So I work in at the... Is that one at the bottom because... prison? No, it's not prison. To die, kill. No. You've all gone quiet, guys. Ah, peoples. Job. Is A? Yep. Is that as? My job is to something people something a something something. All I can read that one as is teeth. But it isn't. Check. My job is to check people's... Fell? Ah, a piece. F something something L. Because the steward? Because the full? I'm going to die today because the something something me a piece of something full of something. Pizza. Is that... I feel like that's airport. Yes. Yes. No, I'm figuring it out. Ah, bombs. Security officer. Through a security machine. Because the machine showed me a piece of luggage. My job is to check people's luggage to the security machine. This boring job has offered me nothing but sickness and frigid gazes from the crowd. But after today, they won't be gazing anymore. As always, crowds continually pass by me along with their endless indifference, showing impatience to someone like me. But to me, it doesn't matter now. They're all going to die today. Because the machine showed me a piece of luggage full of bombs, and I didn't do a thing about it. Well, something tells me someone's going to lose their job. In fact, the luggage check is handled by multiples at airport security, so such incidents are unlikely to happen. Unlikely, but you know, they might. One step away. He pounded the glass, feeling desperated. Anyway, in answer to you, Kate Cat, it's automated. You know how I used to have a bot that would do announcements of like, hey, join the Discord. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. Now I've got Frosty to do it for me instead. Because Frosty be awesome. Right. It was a Saturday. No one came in on the weekends, but I have to work on weekends. When I got to the 12th floor, I saw a man committing murder. As you do. Blood was all over the floor, and the killer was only one step away from me. I was terrified, with the killer being so close to me. As he clearly spotted me and turned his knife against me, I instinctively tried to flee. But then I realised that I could call the police and didn't have to run at all, so I did. I was so relieved. The killer ran towards the window immediately, but stopped suddenly. He pounded on the glass desperately. Oh! How did I get it to comment on your word guessing? Because it reads chat. Same as Frosty always reads chat. I haven't done anything. It's the guy who runs Frosty who's done it. I'm wondering, guys, is it like they're in different like buildings? Like across the yeah. I feel like these are getting easier. They're just like currency in the game, I guess. Oh, are they a window cleaner? Are they a window cleaner? Are they a window cleaner? So they're on the other side of the window to the murderer. Yeah. My job is to clean the outside of windows for high buildings. It was a Saturday. No one came in on the weekends, but I have to work on the weekends. So I was working on the platform outside the building and cleaning the windows floor by floor. When I got to the 12th floor, I saw a man committing murder. Blood was all over the floor, and the killer was only one step away from me. I was terrified with the killer being so close to me. As he clearly spotted me and turned the knife against me, I instinctively tried to flee. But then I realised he was not a step away, but a window away. He could not be anywhere near me. I could call the police and didn't have to run at all, and so I did. I was so relieved. The killer ran towards the window immediately, but stopped suddenly. He pounded the glass desperately. Yeah! Finally, a good ending for an ordinary employee. I mean, not the one who got murdered. Is that all of them? Are there any more? No, I guess not. Ah. Oh, there's loads! What should we do? Let's do urban mystery. Too much. He ran out of the house, daring not to look back. Zach's deskmate Lily was quarrelling with May, who sat behind them. Lily accused May of stealing his notebook. May, did you steal my notebook? May said angrily, I most certainly did not. Whoever took your notebook shall go to hell. Lily replied, hell it is then. All right then, Kate Cat. Enjoy this game if you play it. After Zach went home, he found a notebook in his backpack that wasn't his. He took a glance at it. It was too much for Zach. He threw the notebook out of the window and ran out of the house as fast as he could and as far as possible away from everything, daring not to look back.
Hey, check your posture.
Oh, yeah. Posture, thank you. Right, let's start the investigation. So. Oh, we've not got... Oh. Right, okay. Let's try some little words. Ah. The. Two. Oh. Oh! So, in the notebook is what they said. Right? Zach? Yeah. So there's something about... So it's written what they said. And then it's something about Zach in there, I guess. Okay. Ideas? He? Yeah. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Wordles, I come up with all sorts of insane words that I didn't even know were words. Just, you know, random letters in random orders, trying to guess the word. And then it's like a really obvious word. Like, all words disappear out of my head as soon as I've got to try and guess a word. Like, all 4-letter words beginning with W. There's none in my head right now. Will? No. Want? Work? Haha, nothing. Is it he knew nothing about it? Ah. Something? No. Like this. It's a notebook. Seemed? All? Of? In? Right, so. Is that written? Yes. Some kind of scene. No? Some kind... So he saw some kind of... Seems... Something like this were all over, were... Exactly. Over. It's... No. It's just all the important all the important words that I haven't got. Script. Ha! It seemed like all of Zach's... All of Zach's... were exactly the same as the script. What's that word? L something 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 S. All of Zach's. What's this? Seemed like all of Zach's something were exactly the same as the script went. Lives. Mm. Okay, so he basically saw the script of his whole life in the notebook. A little bit weird. I would also break down if someone told me I was just an NPC in a video game. Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Blood on the back. On the very night Mary died on his bed. That's rude. Don't die on someone else's bed. Mary is pregnant. She went to Mr. Santiago's house and followed him into his bedroom. On that night, Mary died on Mr. Santiago's bed. The next day, Mr. Santiago went home from a business trip. Oh, Mrs. Santiago went home back from a business trip. She found there was blood on her husband's back. She freaked out and asked Mr. Santiago what happened. No idea. What are you talking about? No one has been here, Mr. Santiago replied. I don't think Mary is human. Would that make sense? Mary is a something and she is pregnant, right? But she got squashed. Yeah! Is she a mosquito? Because the only mosquitoes that suck blood are pregnant female mosquitoes. Yes! Mary is a mosquito and she is pregnant, so she needs to feed on blood. She went to Mr. Santiago's house and followed him into his bedroom. On that night, Mary stayed on his back and drank blood from him, but she got crushed when Mr. Santiago rolled over, and she died on Mr. Santiago's bed, leaving blood spilled on his back. The next day, Mrs. Santiago went home back from her business trip. She found there was blood on her husband's back. She freaked out and asked Mr. Santiago what happened. No idea. What are you talking about? No one has been here, Mr. Santiago replied. I don't know why you'd say no one has been here. I mean, I suppose for the riddle. A software bug, just like a mosquito, can't be spotted, comes with God knows how many, and always shows up before bedtime. I mean, that's true. I killed your son, and I'll kill your grandson. Well, that's not nice. Lee killed Wade's son using the same MO as the killer. Okay. Lee's son was murdered. The killer's MO was extremely cruel. Wade went to visit Lee at Lee's place. Next day, Lee killed Wade's son using the same MO as the killer. Lee was arrested on sight. Wade went to visit Lee at prison. Why did you kill my son? I did not kill your son. Wade asked. I know. I'll kill your grandson as well as soon as I finish serving my time, Lee replied. Weird. Okay. Let's try some little letters and his. No. The. I. A. You. I wanted you to. I wished, yeah. But. I wanted you to. No? Ah, feel, yeah. The pain. As I did. So. Ah. Right, let's go back to the beginning. That was. Is that not going? No. Unless you something or something. That looks like it's got a capital W, so that's probably Wade. Yeah. Is it Lee? Is it Lee told Wade that all he wished for yeah. Would? But Wade said, "Hey Dan, how you doing? If you've got any ideas of what words could be missing, feel free to help me out." Prison maybe? Sentenced to death? Aha. Ha ha ha. Going. Yeah. Ah, if I'm not going to be sentenced to death, I'll kill your grandson as well as soon as, unless you take. It's not Mad Libs. You have to guess. You have to get the right words. So basically, they're riddles. You get like a situation. So in this case, the situation is Lee's son was murdered. The killer's MO was extremely cruel. Wade went to visit Lee at Lee's place. The next day, Lee killed Wade's son using the same MO as the killer. Lee was arrested on sight. Wade went to visit Lee at prison. Why did you kill my son? I did not kill your son, Wade asked. I know. I'll kill your grandson as well as soon as I finish serving my time, Lee replied. And then we've got to fill in the gaps to work out what all that nonsense is about. So, Lee's son was murdered and the killer was...
Your posture.
Oh, thank you. Oh, posture do be checked. Which...
Drink up.
Oh, thank you. Done and done. So, yeah, if you've got any ideas for what any of these words could be. Wade said that he was something there. Lee told Wade that all he wished for was that the killer would be sent to death, but Wade said that he was at... No. Oh, that would be the death penalty. What's that word? If you Google animated Twitch emotes, there's a site where you can just put in any... Oh, and then we can dance together, Dan. There's a site where you can just put in any image and it'll turn it into like that. From... Lot. Attention. Ah. Killer's a moat which is extremely cruel, which have drawn a lot of attention from the whole society. Senator. Yes. So Senator Wade is on the committee to stop the death penalty. What's the word beginning with C and ending with G? For getting rid of a... What's the word beginning with C and ending in G? For stopping something. That doesn't begin with C and end in G, Dan. It's like overturning. Cancelling? Yes! Ah. Me and you at the same time, Dan. So, Lee's son was murdered and the killer was arrested on sight. The killer's MO was extremely cruel, which has drawn a lot of attention from the whole society. Senator Wade went to visit Lee at Lee's place. Lee told Wade that all he wished for was that the killer would be sentenced to death, but Wade said he was on the side of cancelling the death penalty. Next day, Lee killed Wade's son using the same MO as the killer. Lee was arrested on sight. Wade went to visit Lee at prison. Why did you kill my son? I did not kill your son, Wade asked. I know, but I wanted you to feel the pain as I did. If I'm not going to be sentenced to death, I'll kill your grandson as soon as I finish serving my time. Unless you take a second thought on cancelling death penalty, Lee replied. Oh, wellity. Stories inspired by Utoya Massacre, where someone killed 77 people and asked for the death penalty but ended up with 21 years in prison. Next! 2 knocks or 3 knocks. A serial killer on the run might be near the forest. A couple went on a road trip. In the middle of the night, their car broke down in a forest. The husband went out for help, leaving his wife alone in the car. News told them that a serial killer on the run might be near the forest, so they agreed that the wife wouldn't let anyone in unless she heard 3 knockings. Later that night, the wife kept hearing knockings, but it only knocked twice, not 3 times. And we will look into this after the break. I will see you in a few minutes. Ah!
These cabins must be so cozy in the wintertime. Or cold. Probably freezing cold.
Don't think I hit it. I hit that. I just... Oh no. Go! Oh no! Oh no! Go! Oh, nearly got it. Oh! Hi! No! Oh my god! Really, Sam? You really think that's what I was trying to do? It's glassware, for crying out loud! Just as sassy as 5-legged cats, indeed. Indeed. Whoa! Whoa, Sam, I said grab the rope. I said grab the rope. It is almost dinner time. Where's this dude? Where'd he go? Did he fall off down there? Will you shush, horses?
Shit!
Spoop counter. If you type !spoop, I think it works. I mean, there won't be any spoops in this game, so we might as well just play around with it. But I thought in case I play any more spooky games, we might need a spoop counter. Now, where is Alexa? You don't stream, do you? Ayo! Let's start the investigation. So we haven't got many words to find. Let's try A. Yeah. And the. Yeah. Was. And. On. Killer. Yeah. Cereal. It's not how you spell cereal. He? Car? Oh. Near? Path? No. Any ideas, guys? Aha. Oh, the husband was killed, was he? Ha! The husband was killed by the serial killer. And his... Oh, his body was... His body was hanged on a tree near the car. Ay, 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 ay. The body started in the husband's feet. Ay. Yeah, later that night, the husband was killed by the serial killer and his body was hanged on a tree near the car. As the wind blew, the body started swinging and the husband's feet feet started hitting the car on the door once per foot. Thus, the wife kept hearing knockings, but it only knocked twice, not 3 times. But it was her husband, so she could have let him in. It just goes to show that, you know, it doesn't always work, does it? Stories from an article of a reading test. It can be a real stimulant for sleepy candidates. Treat of consequence. I think, by the way, that this was not originally written in English, so that's why sometimes the words are not exactly what we'd use necessarily. But it's pretty damn good. A woman offered a treat to a man. As a result, they both died. Okay. Well. He. She. The. Were. And. From. Yay! We're dancing. We're dancing together. I like. You dance faster than I do. So, A. Any ideas, folks? Huh? Well, that's very helpful, Deathclaw. Glad you're here. A woman, something, 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 in the something of something, was something, something, a something. She offered a treat from the something of something of something, and something to a man something something. As a result, they were something from the something. Garden of Eden! Is it the Garden of Eden? Is it Adam and Eve? Ha ha ha! I'm big brain. A woman named Eve, living in the Garden of Eden, was tempted by a serpent. She offered a treat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil to a man named Adam. As a result, they were banished from the Garden of Eden by God and eventually both died as mortals. I am a smarty. It's true. I'm also really modest. Stranger in the car. With blood on her hands, she gazed at the stranger. Late at night, Mary and Peter drove as fast as possible down the road. Unfortunately, the car broke down midway. Desperate for help, Peter rushed to seek help. Upon his return with assistance, he discovered Mary sitting in the car with blood on her hands, gazing at someone he'd never seen before. I know the answer! I know the answer! I've already worked it out! I know the answer! I know the answer! I've already worked it out! Have you worked it out? I'm doing a happy dance in case you can't tell. Do you know the answer? Who's the stranger? Okay, so I think that the stranger is Mary's newborn baby. I think they were driving as fast as possible down the road because Mary was in labour. And by the time Peter got back, Mary was sitting in the car with blood on her hands, gazing at her newborn baby who she'd never seen before. I think... Haha, yes! I win! And I need to spell it in American ways. Yay! Late at night, Mary went into early labour and her husband Peter drove towards the hospital as fast as possible on the road. Unfortunately, their car broke down midway. Desperate for help, Peter rushed to seek help. Upon his return with assistance, he discovered Mary sitting in the car with blood on her hands, gazing at someone he had never seen before. Mary had successfully delivered the baby by herself, and that someone was their baby. I mean, that is a huge baby for a newborn. I mean, what? Premature birth and giving birth alone come with some potential risks. Luckily, Mary and the baby were both safe. And that did not look like a premature baby to me. Girl in white dress. She spotted me, screaming out loud. She did just kind of deal with it. I mean, yeah, her husband was running around screaming, asking for help, blah, blah, blah. And she was just like, yep, pop a baby out. No problems. I saw a young girl passing by. She was in a white dress. I saw a few leaves were tangled at the top of her black hair. That attracted me a lot, so I leaned towards her so I could get a clearer look, and she spotted me, screaming out loud. I've got no idea about this one. So let's just try some simple words to start with. Two. The. From. I am a not at right, folks, ideas. But out. No. I am a what? Ghost. I am a... Lion. I'm trying to think of something that would be scary. Alligator's a bit long to fit in that space. Man. Witch. Problem is, you don't know what, like, the genre of the story is. Oh! Okay. I am a bird. No. I am a baby. Oh? I fell? Oh! The truth. Oh, just a bit. Oh, she's not wearing a white dress. I'm a baby living in an apartment with my parents. When my parents were not paying attention, I climbed on the window ledge. From the window ledge, I saw a young girl passing by. She was in a white dress. I saw a few leaves were tangled at the top of her black hair. That attracted me a lot, so I leaned myself and climbed towards her so I could get a clearer look at those leaves. But I fell from the window ledge, and she spotted me screaming out loud. I mean, yeah, I mean you would. On average, 14 toddlers fall from buildings every day, mostly when they are trying to look down. Don't let your toddler fall out your building. My job, my hobby, and what I would do. My job is to prevent people from doing what they planned to do. My hobby is to abet people to do the things they don't want to do. What I would do is to act like I am willing to do it with them. What? So I work for a, okay, and then that, this, what will, use and if of. Right, ideas, guys. Company's not there, no. Night? Hmm. I feel like, is it... Is it like a helpline? Hotline? Nah. Okay. I work for Suicide Prevention Hotline. My job is to prevent people from doing what they plan to do, which is suicide. I work... No. I would... Hmm... This isn't a very happy one, is it? Yeah. I'm not reading this one out. um... Hmm... Hmm... Help is not in the story. Yeah, no kidding. No. No. I would enjoy the fun of toying with people's life. No. No. No, we're not liking that one. Hotlines are not like that, guys. Don't be scared of hotlines. They will help you. What should we do now? Tangled Hearts. Piece of cookie. He locked himself in the basement to starve to death. Hotlines are good. If you need someone to talk to you, I don't have a list of numbers. I should do. I should collate some and have like a mental health command. But to be honest, a quick Google will find everything you need. Plus, people in my chat are from all over the world, so I don't know if it would be particularly helpful for me to have resources available. But yeah. Right, for the last decades, when the snowy days came, he would go out and find a girl. He would politely offer a piece of cookie and would meet her again 15 days later, until the year he locked himself in the basement to starve himself to death. I didn't say there were lots of people. Just, they tend to be all over the place. I mean, you're not in the UK. Kate Cut's not in the UK. F. Jones isn't in the UK. Villa's not in the UK. People all over the world. Not many people all over the world. Just, people all over the world. Okay. Well. A. Cookie. Basement. Yeah, an even distribution of funds all around the globe. Ideas, folks. This one's not a good one either, is it? Is he locking people in a basement? Yeah. He would go out and find a girl, take her home and lock her in a basement. What this is. Garden. Was cookies, was cookies, was. I feel like that's... the word begin with G. I don't know. It's too long for Grump. It's not gorilla. O something E. Owl. Os. Or. Oh. Oh. That's an actual word. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, it's just like Wordle. E something something E. Ah. Wait, hang on. There was no other food? Alright, I'll try witch. There's no witch. He's too hungry when he found the cookies. Oh, so he... They were locked in somewhere together. There was no food. He found 2 cookies. He ate them both. And then he was rescued, but his had already died. So, days. Yeah, 15 days later he was rescued. Granddaughter? No. I think I tried that. If he shared. No. Oh, released. Right, so we've got is that 10 years ago? He was once trapped in a snowy He ate them all. So he was trapped in a snowy with his There was no other food than 2 pieces of cookies which he accidentally found. He was too hungry when he found the cookies, so he ate them all. 15 days later he was rescued, but his had already starved to death. He always wondered if his would survive if he'd shared one of the cookies. For the last decades, when the snowy days came, he would go out and find a girl. Take her home, lock her in a basement. He would politely offer her a piece of cookie and nothing else, see if she would starve to death, and he would meet her again 15 days later. Till this year, a girl survived. He realised his girlfriend guinea pig. Here was me thinking he was a kid. I thought he was a child. That's why I was like, grandmother. Oh, random girl. Snowy world. Oh my god. For those who can't see anymore, I wonder if anything would be different had I made a different choice. I wouldn't be extreme like this guy, though. Captain and his assistants. Whenever he saw the assistants, the horror would fill Captain's mind. The horror! The captain broke his leg. His assistant took very good care of the captain and fed him seafood every day. But the captain wouldn't appreciate it. Instead, he found it miserable, and whenever he saw the assistant, the horror would fill the captain's mind. Yeah, his girlfriend died, so he kidnapped random girls and kept them in the basement and fed them a bit of cookie to see if they'd survive for 15 days. And one of them did. So he was like, oh no, my girlfriend would have survived. And also I murdered all these other girls. Right. Let's try little words. I. The. Yay. A. 2. His. Was. In. Of. To. At. Why? Okay. Pirate. Oh, they're not pirates. Boat. Ship. Sea. Water. Fish. For. And. Captain. Followed. A something and something, or the captain and something assistant something. The captain broke his leg. His assistant was assistant a lady? So her? Uh-huh. 2. She. But. This. That. Oh, they're on an island. They're on an island. 'Capsized'. No. One. Only. Survived. Oh, we're now on an aeroplane. We're aeroplane. A plane crashed and landed on an island. Only the captain and one flight assistant survived. His assistant was unharmed. The seafood is people, isn't it? Have I worked that out? So, whenever the captain finished his seafood, the assistant would... Something his something turned. So, turned out the assistant was allergic to seafood. Blood? She's draining his blood? I mean, okay, I'd assumed that they were eating the other people on the plane, but no, it's weirder. A plane crashed and landed on an island. Only the captain and one flight assistant survived. The captain broke his leg. His assistant was unharmed. His assistant took very good care of the captain and fed him seafood every day, but the captain wouldn't appreciate it. Instead, he found it miserable. Whenever he saw the assistant, the horror would fill the captain's mind, because whenever the captain finished his seafood, the assistant would drain his blood as her food. It turned out the assistant was allergic to seafood, but there's nothing on the island to eat but seafood, so the blood of the captain was the only food for the assistant, and she kept feeding him seafood for more blood. Imagine crashing your plane and then surviving, and you're like, whew, and then you broke your leg and you're like, oh, well, that's shit. But your assistant's fine, so you're like, whew, and your assistant is like fetching you seafood and stuff, and you're like, oh, this is, I mean, it's not ideal, but it's better than nothing. And then it turns out your assistant's a vampire, and you're just like, oh, for crying out loud. The masked man. She saw a masked man holding a bloody knife. Run, girl, run. She had no freedom, for her there was no food to eat. At last a masked man holding a bloody knife appeared in front of her. She had nothing to wear, yet she could finally see the light of day. She cried. He smiled. He had done stuff like this many times. Well. Well, indeed. Okay. She... was a... I don't know what she was, but she was a something. The... and... Man. He. She did not know. Because okay. But from to no kill okay. At the man was a chef, doctor. Oh, yeah. He is an experienced doctor. And he? Is she a child? She was a baby. The mother? Okay. She was a baby living inside her mother. She had no freedom. There was no food to eat, but something from her mother. So he cut the cord. Oh, cut the mother up and get the baby out. Yeah. So, she was a baby living inside her mother. She had no freedom. For her, there was no food to eat, but nutrition from her mother to keep her alive. Something went wrong during birth, putting both the baby and the mother in danger. The only option was to cut the mother up and get the baby out. At last, a masked man holding a bloody knife appeared in front of her. She did not know the masked man was a doctor. He was holding a scalpel and wearing a surgical mask. She had nothing to wear, yet she could finally see the light of day. For the first time she saw the world. She cried. He smiled because the mother and baby were out of danger. He had done stuff like this many times, for he is an experienced doctor and lifesaver of many babies. That one was a nice one. That was a nice one. Maybe we should go to underground. What's underground? What? As my mind returned to me, I saw myself lying on the floor of a dimly lit small grocery store. Just a moment ago, I was staring at a yellow dog in the street, and now I find myself here. Where am I? Yeah. Grabbing the shelf near me, I got up to look at this place. However, the shelf got knocked over and stuff scattered all over the floor. Somehow I managed to get up in the mess. After glancing at my surroundings, I realised I did know this place. It was a grocery store in an underground market near my college. The market used to be bustling with my favourite food carts and raucous punk music from street bands, but now the market made no sound and no soul could be seen. And what I also realised was there was a dead body hanging from the ceiling, along with an indescribably putrid smell. That's Sean, my only friend. But it didn't bother me for some reason. Now the question is, how did I end up here? Lost in thoughts, I accidentally noticed the memo app on my phone. The app was recently used. I don't recognise the most recent memo. It says, Sean, I went out looking for you. Stay exactly where you are. Please wait for me. The memo struck my nerve as soon as it printed in my eye. Is that from me? From Sean? The memo wasn't there 10 minutes ago and I last checked my phone. What does this mean? I looked up at the ceiling. Sean's body is still hanging from there. Isn't he dead already? Then who left this note for me? In another blink of an eye, I was back at the grocery store underground, lying in the same spot as last time. I was straight to the roller gate without hesitation. The gate was shut as if nothing had happened. Again, I checked my phone. It read 10:25, merely 10 minutes after my last phone check. What was going on in the last 10 minutes? Was I somehow transported back here? Anyway, I at least needed to find a way out, away from the Turlock scent. At the exit, this has got very different, hasn't it? At the exit, I turned on the camera on my phone. The whole thing would be recorded this time. If I were to black out and blink back to this place again, the footage would show me what happened during the gap. Time. Now it's 10:15 as indicated by the phone. With no signal and nothing else, I only have a fully charged cell phone, or rather a fully charged timekeeper. As I leave the store with the phone back in my pocket, I notice several broken and scattered canned goods. The juice and chunks have dried up and spread across the floor. Judging by the smell, I assume it's the Turlock. My roommate Taffy once tried this canned food called Turlock, and its odour left an unforgettable mark on me. It smelled like a mixture of feces and decaying flesh, a true abomination with an obnoxious scent. When Taffy tried it in our apartment, the stench from my room drove everyone out of the building, and now the substance seems to have been spilled all over the place. I suppose I have some clues as to why no one is here. Amused by my thoughts, I can't help but wonder, what kind of sick psycho would spill Turlock everywhere? The yellow title below indicates there are more keywords to investigate. Yeah, here. Recorded? Yeah. Once again, I woke up in the same spot in the store at the underground market. Nothing has changed. Even the phone is still charging at the same spot. Luckily, the recording was still going. According to the footage, I pulled up the gate, walked up the stairs to the street, and the cam went black for the next 10 minutes. I fast-forwarded the video, but all I saw were more black images. Underground. Confused and helpless, I sat down and wondered, am I stuck in a loop? Because every time I tried to leave this underground market, I blinked into nothing and woke up in the same grocery store for no logical explanation. What option do I have? How am I going to get out of here? There's got to be some way. Gate. No more interaction with my thoughts. I stepped up towards the roller shutter gate at the exit. Surprisingly, I quickly lifted the seemingly locked gate as soon as I got used to its weight. As the gate rises, the outside world is bathed in dazzling sunshine, and a gentle breeze brushed against my face. Thanks to the fresh air cleansing my nose from the Turlock earlier, my mood suddenly lightens. However, I could not spot a single person, and no car was in sight. It remains as quiet and deserted as the underground. On the street, a yellow dog ran towards me. It was the same yellow dog I'd been staring at before. I sat down and reached out to it, not scared at all. Okay. College. After the meeting, more warnings against stray dogs were issued, and more incidents involving maniac dogs occurred. The security even bought a unique force for dogs capture. Based on the missing classmates, I guess it didn't work. Not for long, the classrooms were only half filled, and the campus clinic was closed, seemingly for good. Finally, Taffy's professor in the biology department shared some information with her. A rabies virus variant was found among the clinical cases. The variant was highly fatal and infectious and can be transmitted among humankind. They called it the Raid People's virus. Later, the virus became trending. The college started its lockdown since the virus was officially announced. When the lockdown was issued, Taffy and I rushed to the grocery store on campus, and we weren't the only group that had thought of it. The line at the store for purchases was way too long, and the end of the line was where we were. Some guys in the middle of the line got into fights for some reason. We didn't want to be involved, so we returned to the door. I thought the guys in the fight would probably get into trouble, some warnings from the department perhaps, but no. It was as if there had been no staff in the college since that day. No classes, no teachers even. After a troubling few days, stuck in the dorm, the news app, most apps to be more accurate, stopped updating. And on that, we've got ads playing, so I will be back in a few minutes. It sucks. But there you go, have a dentist. Ow! That didn't work either. You want to actually show your face and say hello? There we go, mister. You say hello? He says no. Saying hello is boring. I do not, because... I mean, I've been here before.
Yep.
Ow! What was that for? Why are the pigs and the wolf working together? What's going on? What? I don't... Why? Whoa! I'm not pressing anything. Literally not pressing anything. Are you done?
Yeah.
It's always good if you can get your cardio in early in the morning, and then it's done for the day, isn't it? Haley ho! Right. Are there any yellow words here? I'm presuming once we've clicked on all the yellow words, we'll have like a full story, like in order. Rabies. Started several months ago. There was someone in our class who got sick. According to the counsellor, she was bitten by a stray dog and was wounded quite badly, so badly that the hospital could not handle her. However, according to Taffy, the girl was fine on the day of the bite. It was the next day when she got sick. She fainted in her dorm, and an ambulance arrived to take her away. Rumours spread and varied fast, but they didn't last long. The college silenced all non-official stories. Peace went on for a couple of days until the meeting. At that meeting, our counsellor called, and we found out that the girl had passed away and her family had made a no-funeral decision. But the shock aside, the counsellor was hiding something. So Taffy did some digging and discovered the girl was infected by something weird. It says she was lost and bit everyone she saw. Nurses were hurt. They had to put her down and cremate her quickly to prevent it from becoming a pandemic. They put her down? That was beyond crazy. There was no way any rabies would lead to that fast deterioration. Taffy. We both lost track of time until Taffy was done sleeping. She was to take the second shift and I would try to get some sleep. With the backpack as my pillow and a greasy deck of the burger shop as the bed, I put the thoughts aside and slept. The sunshine started a new day for me. In the morning the city was still dead silence, and the broken pieces even dwelled in more chaos than they did in the night under the sunlight exposure. Taffy was gone, with the suitcase full of food along with her. Roaming on the streets, the most genuine human nature under the apocalypse taught me that no one could be trusted. I was on my own now if I wished to survive. with a tin can of tomatoes I spotted among the garbage. Thanks to my sharp eye, I began leading a wandering life. This is weird. It's a weird way to read a story. The streets were deserted day or night. The only two living things that could be spotted were infectious dogs and violent gangsters. My routine mainly involved digging through the dumpster piles for anything to eat when the sun was up, and seeking refuge in the random street shops for rest when the sun went down. One morning, I stumbled upon a can of well-preserved spam in the garbage. After laying it in my backpack, I was about to zip up my bag and keep moving. Out of nowhere, a boy, swooping out from behind, ran past me with my backpack in his grab. With an excellent spam can packed in it, my bag was robbed in a sudden snap. Garbage. What had happened? While I was stunned, a bark startled me out of my stupor. I attempted to check where the bark had come from. Less than 30 feet away, I saw a yellow street dog limping towards a pile of garbage as if something was wrong with its front paw. That was not good. Any bite from a street dog can be infected with the Raid Peoples virus. Could be lethal. There was no way I could outrun the dog, so the best solution to escape from the danger was to sneak back to the underground market before the dog noticed me. Luckily, for now, it hadn't. I moved towards the roller gate as lightly as possible, even landing on my tiptoes. Despite my efforts, the sound still travelled. My light toe steps and the crazy heartbeat I swore could be heard. No time or guts would allow me to look back and check where the dog was. Finally, I made it to the gate. I shut it down as hard and fast as I could. At last, I'm out of danger. I felt like a lucky survivor from a disaster, clutching at the closed roller gate, breathing as I'd almost lost my right to do so. The world outside was way too dangerous. Fortunately, I found this underground mall. Here is a perfectly stable, food-sufficient harbour, and I won't go out again. After calming down, I walked towards my little sanctuary. Check. I returned to reality and found myself in an empty street. I had no backpack or weapons. I checked my pockets, and there was only a cell phone. I remembered that I was in the underground grocery store just seconds ago, and now I'm here. This was a place I didn't recognise, but I knew it was not a place to stay. I had to keep moving until I encountered shelter. Street. Yeah, we've already been to this one. I think. Yeah. I think. So blue keywords would lead you to previous parts. Okay, but we can go back. So this one's got more places to click. Dorm. First, I closed the store door, preventing the stench from entering our shelter. After all was ready, I cracked the first can of Turlock. Well, after I was ready, to be more accurate. I tried not to breathe through my nose while the boy almost puked when the smell reached him. It took us a while to get used to the smell, and once we did, our plan was ready to be implemented, turning our crazy idea into reality. I cracked the cans individually, and the boy spread the juice across the market with the mop. Oh, it was us that spread out the Turlock. Interesting. The roller gate required the most attention, especially the outside where we mopped with a heavy amount of Turlock juice. No one would want to be near the gate when the stench hit their nostrils. How do you know the smell of this Turlock? He asked. My roommate tried once. I told him. She had Turlock in our room. The smell drove me right out the building when she opened the can, and everyone else in the building followed me within minutes. Hey, I've heard this story before. It happened on my campus. Some girl in a dorm made everyone leave the building with a terrible smell. Were you an undergraduate at Ocean University? Yes, he caught me by surprise. You're from that university too. I'm a postgraduate majoring in fisheries. I was supposed to get my master's degree by now. That's unexpected. We're in the same department, but I'm in my third year of undergraduate. I'm Sean. Call me Betty. It's kind of weird that we'd known each other for a while, but this was the first time we introduced ourselves. Perhaps the pressure had always kept us on edge and we forgot about it. Now the pressure was off and our guard was down, we finally remembered to exchange names. So, hang on, way back here, we found Sean, like, hanging from the ceiling, right? Ooh, this is interesting. Boy. Despite the common occurrence of robberies in the aftermath of society breaking down, I was still taken aback when this happened to me for the first time. Oh, so we're right after the robbery now. I'd witnessed a defenceless older man being robbed by a group of predators, so my instinct has always been to avoid any signs of life to prevent any tragedy from to prevent any tragedy like that from ever happening to me. I was unsure if I stood any chance against this boy, but that bag was everything to me. I had to chase after him. As he noticed me pursuing after him, he sped up his pace and spat, "Run." That was the first word Sean ever said to me. Society. We're running out of mushrooms. We're going to have to go back and do some more of the other stories. Get more mushrooms. Realising that staying in the dorm and doing nothing was an absolute dead end, Taffy and I packed a suitcase full of remaining food. We snuck out of the campus in the middle of the night. Sneaking out was exaggerated. Our elaborately designed plan for escaping was, in the end, a waste of time when we met the world on the outside in silent chaos. It was also an astonishment to us that random construction rocks blocked the gate and the security guard was absent. We mustered up our courage to climb over the school gate. The further we went, the more depression we saw. With no one on the street and no wheels on the road, the city left tourists like us with dysfunctional traffic signals and garbage piling. Street shops were either shut and locked or smashed and robbed. Our bravery weakened as we walked down the deserted streets, and Taffy finally ran out of it. That's when we stopped at a trashed burger shop. It's too dark out there. The night didn't help. It's too scary. Perhaps we should camp here and keep moving when the sun comes up, Taffy suggested. We crossed the rubble at the entrance and climbed into the shop. Pretty much everything was robbed. Only a few pieces from broken desks or chairs lay on the ground. We slept on a desk and we managed to pull together. One sleep and the other watch. The first shift was mine. While Taffy lay down trying to sleep, I was drowned in mixed feelings about the strange deserted land outside. Staring at the mysterious stars in the sky, I guessed it was not just the paralysed college system. The whole society was cracking, and the stars looked back at me as if asking how I would survive in this bleak expanse of a ruined world. I mean, wow. Zip. The boy rushed down the stairs that appeared ahead. I've walked these stairs many times, and I know they lead to an underground market near the school. There was now a closed gate at the end, blocking his escape route. But to my surprise, he lifted the gate and left a gap to crawl through. I swooped through the gap before the gate was shut. The other side of the roller gate was a combination of dark, wet, and as expected, a no man's land. In the distance, a faint light revealed him, dropping my backpack. He closed the gate behind us, breathing heavily. That was close. Thank God we made it, he exclaimed. What's wrong with you? Why did you steal my backpack? Angrily, I snatched my backpack back and yelled at him. I snatched my backpack back. What's wrong with me? I saved your life. A rabid dog was coming at you while you were rummaging in that dumpster. He had me in shock at the word rabid. Anything associated with rabid could be infected with the Raid Peoples virus. If I were to get bitten by a rabid dog, I would be dead for sure. During my wandering life, even the slightest resemblance to a dog would drive me to flee in the opposite direction, let alone a dog coming after me. I suppose that would indeed be frightening if what he said was true. You could have warned me. You didn't have to rob me, I said, frightened but still pissed. Warn you? Dogs are fast. By the time I could have warned you, the dog would have got to us. Grabbing your backpack was the only way to get your attention quickly, he explained. He did make a point. Was that an instant decision or a planned trick? Maybe there weren't any rabid dogs, just a con man aiming for my food. To confirm my suspicions, I looked inside my zip-opened backpack and found nothing, precisely as expected. Where's the can in the bag? There was a can of fresh spam, I asked. Who cares? It would help if you got your priorities straight. He said casually at the backpack. The zip was opened. I bet that it fell out onto the streets. I bet there's no dog. You were just trying to steal my lunch. Would I let you in if you were a thief? Sean pointed at the shut gate. You didn't let me in. I got in because I was fast. Literally don't know how to respond to that. Looking back now, it seems almost magical. That's how I met my only friend through a big fight. After that, we never fought again. Light. Yes. Just shut up. I walked towards the gate. I'll go back for my spam. Wait, is that a light? The boy stared deep into the market. Let's check it out. I'd always been alone ever since the wandering, but it wouldn't hurt to check a few shops for potential supplies, so I cautiously followed behind him. I would ditch him and run for my safety if anything went wrong. As we approached the light, it became clear to me that the light came from a grocery store. Back when everything was in order, this was where we used to buy our nighttime snacks. The store was left unattended but still lit up, and somehow the store managed to survive the chaos and showed perfect intactness with our reflection on its glass in one piece. Food could very likely be found here. Even luckier, the boy opened the unlocked door with an easy push, and I followed. The mess and dirt on the shelf indicated the store had been vacant for quite a while. After our search over the store, we found supplies in large quantities, mostly canned goods that could be stored for ages. It appeared the owner had prepared well for the Doomsday event, but for some reason left his fortress for something else. Lucky us, now the fortress was our fortune. The drill led to total concentration on inventory. The underground couldn't see the sun go up and down, so we lost track of time. Until midnight, my phone reminded me how late it was. The boy suggested we take turns sleeping. I wouldn't let the Tuffy incident happen to me again, so I pillowed my backpack, the only thing I had, and tied it to my wrist. When I woke up, he was still taking inventory. A blanket was on me. The last time I slept with a blanket was... I couldn't remember when. Where did you find a blanket? The quilt shop next door. Same as this one. The owner left and everything was still there. He pointed at the mattress on the ground with a little smug. I got us 2 mattresses as well. The abundance of food and the blanket offered me something I hadn't felt in a long time. Comfort. I wanted to stay forever in this 50-foot square store, a harbour amid a messed up reality. One more thing. Let's go glass. Yes. The note was left at 10:32, 3 minutes ago when the camera was still on. So if anyone had done anything with my phone, the footage should tell. Again, I began playing the video. It started with black images. Fast forwarded it up to 10:31. The image suddenly went bright. My eyes were fixated on the screen. The camera had captured some details of the surroundings. The clip was recorded precisely where I am now. Right here, in this store, at this very spot, someone used my phone to leave a note for me and then put my phone down. The image went black again. I dragged the video slider back and forth, repeatedly checking this 1-minute clip, trying to find anything I missed. Surprisingly, I noticed a tiny piece of glass in the corner of the shot, and the glass mirrored the figure of the mysterious person who'd left the note. The footage was shaky and dimly lit. I held my breath and checked carefully. Finally, with a suitable frame, at the right angle, and lighting, the mysterious person's reflection on the glass became crystal clear. It was... I blinked hard, but I wasn't seeing things wrong. Without a doubt, that mysterious person was me. And we don't have any more red mushrooms, so we need to get some more. The joys of tinted teeth. I woke up and found that my teeth had turned pink. As you do. I woke up from a dream and found that my teeth had turned pink. I tried to wash it off with water, but it wouldn't come off. I was extremely happy. Alright. Weird. Yay. Am. A. Wanted. No, want. To. Yay. The. An. And. Not. Would not. Had. Put. This. Way. B. Teeth. My. This way my teeth look. No. Like. Lick. My teeth. One day. So I am a witch. No. Any ideas, folks? Hmm. Painted. Huh. What's this word? What? Oh, bye. I am an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I'm so stupid. Yes, I am. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. I'm so stupid. Yes, I am. Had put me to sleep. Ah. This way my teeth something 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 something, and I would not be something by something something. What? Ah, lost there. Lost there. Is this like an elephant or something? Because then no one will want to steal their teeth. Hmm. Hmm. Guys, help. Hmm. It's got a K in it. I don't know. Markets. Yeah, it's their market value. Yes, I would not be killed by What's this? So, we've got a... We've got like A, O, E, R, Y, E, M. No. Any more? Hunters? Ha! Elephant. You are an elephant. Yes! I'm a wild elephant. One day I woke up from a dream and found that my teeth had been turned pink. Animal conservation experts had put me to sleep and painted my teeth pink. I tried to wash it off with water, but it wouldn't come off. This way my teeth lost their market value and I would not be killed by hunters anymore. I was extremely happy. I mean, that's true, isn't it? They do that. They do that. Crying in the woods. He was walking in the woods. A crying came out of nowhere. and caught his attention, led him to a young woman holding a baby. He shot himself right on the spot. Right. He was a... And... What was... Where, when... He... She... They... The... Facing... Mouth... Of... For... Went... From... Crying... Her... Baby... In the woods? When the baby started crying, she wanted... No, she... If... Does the man know? The woman? No. Okay. Is that scared? No. He was a something of the something walking in the woods and looking for something. Soldier? Ah! She and her baby were hiding in the woods. She killed the baby? Ah. War? This isn't a nice one. He was a soldier of the invading army, walking in the woods and looking for enemies. A crying came out of nowhere and caught his attention. It led him to a young woman holding her baby. The crying was from the woman. She and her baby were hiding in the woods. When the baby started crying, she was worried it would alert the soldiers, so she covered the baby's mouth so tightly that she suffocated and killed the baby. He shot himself right on the spot after realizing what war had caused. I feel like that's a true story. Stories told by a professor in a history class. A common war story reminds us of the cruelty of wars. Yeah. All the way down. She was so relieved, but he was desperate. She pulled over, and he got into the car. As the car drove up a mountain road, she stepped on the gas pedal all the way down. Astounded by her move, he was just paralyzed out of fear of a car accident. Soon the car hit a car. She was so relieved, but he was desperate. Weird. He. She. Car. Road. His. Her. Did they know each other? No. Did they die? No. The. It. Of. Was. A. Out. In. And. She a bus driver? No. No, because it's a car. Pulled a gun. A knife. She was so relieved that she was desperate because he was going. Ah, police. I mean, he's hijacked her, hasn't he? I think. Turned out? Against her neck? Ah, the passenger. Oh, is he a fugitive? How do you spell fugitive? Like that? Prisoner. Danger. Realizing. Okay. She was a cab driver. That's why she pulled over. She was a cab driver. She answered a street hailer and pulled over. And he got into the car. As the car drove up a mountain road, the passenger pulled a knife against her neck. It turned out the passenger was a fugitive. Realising she's in danger, she stepped on the gas pedal all the way down. Astounded by her move, he was just paralysed out of fear of a car accident. The overspeeding cab caught the attention of the police. Soon the car hit a police car. She was so relieved that she was finally saved now, but he was desperate because he was going to be arrested. Ha ha ha! More. I don't know what I expected from this game, but I feel like it's better than I thought it was going to be. Date with cheap dude. What? Oh, missed it. May was on a date with Lay. Lay was a cheap dude. Finally, Lay was dead. May was safe. Wade arrived with firecrackers. Well, okay. He. She. It. They. The. And. Because. Went. That's not how you spell went. They went to the park. Pub. Bar. No, I've done want. Want. So. Ah, he did not want to pay all. No. To pay something the something. Bill? But oh, 4 did not want to pay for the meal. Dates. Ticket. Ah! Oh, they went to the zoo? They climbed. What did they climb? Oh, was he arrested? No. Wade arrived in time? It was attacked. Tiger. Yes. Ah. Because the tiger keeper Wade arrived in time and something tigers away. What's that word? D something E. What's T something E? Those. And D something E. I mean, we know there's not a killer in this story. Eh. Drove. Ugh. I went to the zoo and climbed into the tiger cage and they were idiots. But I got a tiger hat. So that's good. Dumpling feast. He spat it out right away. Well, clearly not a fan of dumplings. Jean has won a big lottery. She invited the whole village to her house for a dumpling feast to celebrate. She planned to make fish dumpling. Sam was invited. As soon as he put the dumpling in his mouth, he spat it out right away and never touched those dumplings again. Other villagers were enjoying their dumplings a lot. Well. Oh, Sam died. Well. Sucks to be Sam. She. Her. And. All. Of. Not. Have. Once. A. It. But. The. Got. So. Did. Put. Soon? No. Fish. Dumpling. Sam. She knew. Jean. Jean killed Sam. Poison? Ah. It was Sam who poisoned her something. Her pond. No. Jean has won a big lottery. Her neighbour Sam got jealous, so he put poison in her fish pond, and all the fish in the pond were dead. Jean found out about it, but she kept it quiet. She secretly bought a few fish and invited the whole village to her house for a dumpling feast to celebrate. She planned to make fish dumpling. Sam was invited. As soon as he put the dumpling in his mouth, he knew it was fish stuffing. To avoid poisoned fish, he spat it out right away and never touched those dumplings again. Other villagers were enjoying their dumplings a lot. At night, all the villagers were safe and sound except for Sam. Sam was dead. Jean killed Sam. She saw Sam did not have any of her dumplings, so she knew it was Sam who poisoned her pond. I mean, who would make fish dumplings out of the fish from their own garden pond? It's a little bit weird. Little bit weird. Hidden danger. Kevin and the cleaner were discovered dead in their own home. I mean, it happens. Kevin had recently moved into a new house and had arranged cleaning service for his new home. When the cleaner arrived, he instructed the cleaner to begin with the lawn outside. After the outside was cleaned, he proceeded to give instructions for cleaning inside the house. After the cleaning was done, he offered the cleaner tea. The following day, both Kevin and the cleaner were discovered dead in their own home. And it, he, her, his, how, to, and, did and, but, him. Not yet. In case. Had. So. Cleaner. Kevin? Decided? Yeah. Under? Is that unfortunately? Ah, it is. In or had not yet something Kevin something, so he decided to do something to something Kevin. Pretend to be Kevin. Ha ha! Under the bed? Kevin's body under the bed. Oh, yes. He offered the cleaner poison tea. Killer. It's all murders. It's all murders. To the case the cleaner. Into the place. Place? No. Oh, that's was, isn't it? Moved. Hid. Found. Ah. Oh, police. Haha. Kevin recently moved into a new house and had arranged a cleaning service for his new home. And unfortunately, someone had poisoned Kevin before the cleaner arrival. When the cleaner arrived, the killer had not yet disposed of Kevin's body, so he decided to pretend to be Kevin, and he instructed the cleaners to begin with the lawn outside. I mean, Cleaners don't do lawns. Meanwhile, the killer hid Kevin's body under the bed. After the outside was cleaned, he proceeded to give instructions for cleaning the house. As the cleaning was done, he offered the cleaner poisoned tea in case the cleaner might identify him to the police after the body was found. The following day, both Kevin and the cleaner were discovered dead in their own home. Well, the cleaner wasn't in their own home. Poor innocent cleaner was just doing his job. Got caught up in the sad story. And on that sad note, I think that's where I'm going to end. Whoops. Oh. I accidentally ran an ad instead of snoozing an ad. 'Cause I'm an idiot. Oh well, I will look for someone to raid. I will raid when the ad's finished. Because I'm an idiot. I wanted to snooze the ad so that you wouldn't have to see ads just before I finish the stream. But because I'm an idiot, I didn't do that. So, yeah. Right, where should we go? Could go see what the sausagey one is up to. Squeakums. Tiggy's talking to me. Right, once we've might as well go now, actually. Thank you very much to everybody for watching. Sorry we are raiding out in the middle of ads. It's because I'm an idiot. Hope to see you tomorrow for probably some more of this, or maybe some Supermarket Sim. We'll see what I feel like. One or the other. But it will be tomorrow. Bye-bye.